In this video, we're going to go over a few ways we can adjust our audio within our project. First off, just like in your audio courses, one of the rules we want to focus on is making sure that our audio levels sort of stay in the area of 12 decibel levels. As you can see here, one of our clips is louder than the other. So in order to adjust these levels, all you have to do is come down to your audio clip on your timeline here and grab this white bar that goes through the middle. As you can see, both clips have them. This is also true of your video clips. So we're just going to go down here and grab this, hold it with your selection tool and drag up. And you can see we're raising our waveforms and the decibel levels are also going up with that numerical indicator.
Getting the country.
So there we go.
I was living in a shelter.
Now with this one, there's a point where it gets a little loud, but it only gets loud in this one area. In order to adjust this a little more specifically, all we need to do is grab our pen tool, and I'm going to make a mark here, and here, and then on the other side over here, and then I'm going to go back to my selection tool, hit V, and I'm going to grab both of the inside dots here. And here we've lowered just this part of the audio so that we're not going above our 12 decibel levels. Now, if you also notice, both of these tracks are slightly different. One right here only has audio in the left channel, and this one is stereo. With this mono clip, we do want to make this stereo so that we hear sound in both the left and right channel. In order to do this, we need to go over to our project window, and then we will slide over till we get to our effects. Once we're in our effects tab, we're going to search for fill left with right and fill right with left. Now, the audio is in the left channel, so we need to get that into the right. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill that right channel with the audio from the left. So we're going to grab this bottom one, drag it onto our clip, and then let's play. And look at that.
Getting the country.
We have audio in both our right and left channels.
In a shelter.
So that's a really easy way to make your mono audio stereo. It's also highly recommended that you record all of your audio in mono because it is easier to control in post. For example, if we go over here to our stereo clip, it was recorded in stereo, which is still usable. But if we look at our levels, one's a little higher and one's a little lower than the other. So it just means that there's a little variation, and when it comes down to editing in post, it can just be a little more difficult. Whereas mono, once we've duplicated that sound, we have the exact type of waveforms in the left and the right channel. There's another way you can manipulate your audio, and just like your video tracks, if you hover over your audio tracks, you have these two squares right on that line that we manipulate for the volume. If we grab one and hold down with our mouse and then drag to the right here, and then I'll drag to the left over here, we've created instant fade ins and fade outs, which can be really easy to add when you want to ease in to some audio on your track. One last thing I want to mention is if we scroll all the way down to our last audio track, we come to our mix track. The mix track is the overall level of your whole video. This you don't usually want to manipulate until the very end of your editing. Once you've edited and you watch the video, if your decibel levels are going above 12, because you've probably added more audio on top of music that will raise the loudness, all you have to do is go down to this mix level and lower it a little bit. And the same with other tracks, you could grab your pen tool and you can make marks on this and manually adjust those for specific areas that are louder than others. So those are just a few ways you can adjust your audio in Premiere in your sequence. See you in the next video.